everyone, Richard here, and welcome to Nerd Life, my friends. It is Wednesday evening. So this weekend is St. Patty's Day. My wife is on a trip with our friends to New Orleans for St. Patty's little getaway. I'm at home watching the kiddos. Let's start a show. Oh, mosquito eater. Tried to take me out, bro. So anyway, I'm at home, I'm chilling in the nerd quarters. I'm spending a lot of time in the nerd quarters, which is messed up. I'm in a lot of time in the nerd quarters, and yet I've got no videos coming out, huh? Does that make any sense? No. It's not like I don't have lack of stuff to do. I have tons of stuff to do. But I like to pile it on. So I would have been fine, but let me backtrack up a little bit. So I'm doing commissions. Those are going out great and fine. I got most of my builds done. I have another box of builds over here to work on. But I'm waiting on the customer to get paid. And once he gets paid, then I'll invoice him, and then I'll get started on the builds. But in the meantime, I have another part of his build that I'm working on, which isn't a build, it's a paint. To help him out, I am doing detail paints. Not details, but like picking out little details and stuff on some of the figures to paint for him. Just to kind of make it easier on him, because he has a lot of stuff too. My shirt is like... My wife updated her status on Facebook. She sent me snaps a minute ago of her taking nappy naps in the back of the car. Okay, that's my giant paint bucket. I'm coming over here, getting out some of the stuff I've got to work on. This stuff's already finished on my end, for the most part. Which actually it's not. I'm glad I got it out. Sure, there's something I need to do to that, too. Do-do? Something I need to do to that. Do-do that? Okay, so I'm working on Thousand Suns. We have regular, what are they, the Rubric Marines. I have some Terminators. Oh, man, I stabbed myself on my back of my hand. Dudes. You see that? Ooh, look at that. I sliced off the top of my finger. Or piece of my skin, being dumb. What you doing, boy? Kylo. What you doing, huh? What you doing, butt? Kylo. No. Don't you get into anything. Anyway, back to stuff. So, what I'm working on for him is I have about 20 Zangors that I'm going to paint the cloth, the gold trim, the bone highlights on, and I think the swords. Black on the swords and stuff. I have 10 or so, maybe 20 Rubrics and then Terminators together. And then he's using the Solar Auxiliary from Forge World as the cultists. So I have those guys to paint up too. We're doing the reds and browns. I'm going to do quite a bit more on those guys. Do the cloth reds, browns on the boots and the gloves. And then pick out detailed pipes and stuff. And maybe paint the guns too. I need to go back and look at my notes. I have 2 character figures of him. 3 kind of character figures. So right now what I'm working on is Praetorian. So like I'm just picking out all the gold on it right now. And what he wants me to do now is just pick out the gold and then the weapons, paint them black. And then there's feathers on their chest. So I'm going to bring out the details of the feathers in it with a color. Here's Amon. I'm already done with him. He wanted me to paint his head too. You can't see that. I would go table down, but this is just an update video. Maybe I'll go table down later when I'm done with everything. But really, like, all he wants on those guys, like I said, is mainly the gold and stuff. He's going to do the rest himself. And then he gave me Aramon, the new one. Not his disc, but the actual just figure itself. And he told me, have fun. He's like, paint it up, have fun. He pre-did all the base colors, like the blues and stuff, on everything. Except for the cultists. The cultists are all sprayed copper. Because of the mostly metallic bits, and I just want to go back over the cloth and stuff. But anyway, so he gave me Aramon to paint from scratch, top to bottom. I'm almost done with this. I still need to go a little bit of shading in the red on the cloaks, And then he's got all the little orbs and eyes and stuff on him. I'm going to do colors, do some like turquoises and poppy colors. And then I still got to go through and do all the highlights and washes on the metallics. Or washes, then highlights on the metallics. You know, like the backs and stuff. And then, of course, his little energy thing. I got to go back through and do that. Bring that out, too. So, do something really cool with that. So, that's what I'm working on right now. For commission-wise. Then, non-commission-wise, if you've kept up with my channel, you know my youngest daughter, Ava, the littlest one, 7-year-old, has type 1 diabetes. Something we found out in February. And it's just, I mean, it's still something, like, we're doing good with it, staying on top of it. It's still something you're kind of like, wake up some days and you're like, really? Is this real? I mean, it just happens to this little girl. I mean, but we're good. We're taking it in stride. We're handling it well. We're doing what we can. What I want to do with that is she has this thing called Camp Sweeney, and it's a big thing, a camp that's up north of us, that it's for kids ages 2 to 18, or no, not 2, 5 to 18 or something like that. I don't know. They're young kids to 18 years old to come there who have diabetes and to just learn and study, have fun mainly. Like, a lot of it's going to be to teach them to have fun too, and realize that your illness isn't your detriment. You're still healthy, per se. You just have a lot more to watch for. But anyway, she really wants to go. I think it'd be good for her. They're going to help her get used to the constant pinpricks, which she's pretty good about herself now. She'll do it herself too. But like I said, she really wants to go. We're going to try to get her there. It's $3,500. So we already had to get her in it. I had to fill it out, sign it up, and we had to pay a deposit, which is $500. So we were able to get that done. But then it's like the rest of it. We don't know, there's a payment plan and a help that you can get, but they have to judge it and tell you how much you're going to get and all that stuff, and you can do payments. But still, what I'm planning on doing is doing a raffle to help her go to this camp, as well as if for whatever reason we over and above what we need for the raffle, the rest of the money I'm going to go and donate it to, I was either going to donate it to Camp Sweeney itself to sponsor another kid to get to go, or I was going to give it to one of the diabetes foundations. And there's one specific one who is, I can't remember his name. My wife is like on top of all this, but he's a doctor who's really well known in diabetic research and stuff. And supposedly he's already learned a lot about it and helped a lot about it. And it's donated to his organization, or him specifically, because he's trying to come up with other ways to help kids live with diabetes and even try to find a cure for it. So if any of you don't quite know what diabetes is, there's two types, type 1 and type 2. Type 2 is essentially a type of diabetes that can be regulated by diet. You can kind of keep it under control. The one my daughter has is an autoimmune disease. So basically what happened to her is her pancreas was attacked by her immune system, and it doesn't work anymore. So now for the rest of her life, she's insulin dependent. That means we have to give her shots of insulin before she eats every time. We are her pancreas. I hear that said a lot, and we were in some groups on Facebook. And he said, besides being your kid's pancreas, what are your other hobbies? And I was like, we are her pancreas, because we are regulating her sugars, pretty much. And she is too. She keeps an eye on it too. She knows when she's feeling low and all this other stuff. We know when she's feeling high, because she's loud and obnoxious and mean. But anyway, I want to donate to some kind of a good organization that will help with that. 100% of it is going. I was gifted the models. Wonderful friend Mike Hawkins and down at Frost and Fist, they sent me some models to do this. What I'm doing is, I wish I had kept it, but I didn't. I threw it away. The box that it came in was it's basically the Blood Angels Getting Started kit. It comes with the tank and a tack squad. I've already painted up the tank. It says Type 1 on there. I used the blood drops and stuff. Painted it up. And the colors are the blue and the gray from the cancer ribbon. Or not cancer. I don't know why I keep saying cancer. The diabetic ribbon, which is a blue and a gray with a blood drop in the middle of it. So that's what color I'm doing all these guys. So I've got them in Attack Squad. I'm working on the Terminator guy right now. I got him primed. As well as Frost and Fist sent me a box of Assault Marines. So I'm working on getting those guys painted up. I've had a couple other friends who reached out. They want to do something to help too. So they're going to possibly throw something else in the mix. I don't want to name any names yet because I know they were still trying to play around with it yet and see if they were able to. But if they can, they can. If they can't, either way, I still appreciate the gesture nonetheless. But yeah, see, I'm overwhelmed with this stuff right now. Like, to go to camp, it's the first 3 weeks of the summer. So the first 3 weeks of the summer, she gets to go do this, and it's creeping up on us quicker than I thought. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get all this stuff done. I'm over here painting the bases now for the Assault Marines. They're pretty much done. I don't know if anybody's familiar with it. Supposedly a blue circle is another sign for diabetes. So that's why I was going to do all the bases. We're going to have a blue ring around them. I'm still debating on going back and doing freehand on this. Like freehanding a ribbon across it or something. I'm just really nervous about doing that. Just because I kind of don't want to mess it up. I want to leave it how it is and not screw it up anymore. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now, guys. That's where I've been for a while. As far as videos coming out, or lack thereof, videos coming out, it's just me being the place I'm at. It's hard for me to get on the camera and be myself, I guess. It's hard for me to try to just let you know what's going on in my life. And then the hobby stuff, it's like I get so focused on the hobby, I just don't even bother. Dude, I'm just like, man, I'm out of this. I just don't even know. But I want to get back into it. I want to get back. I miss it. I do miss it. And now I don't have that, which wasn't really a pressure before, but you also have that, if you've got monetize your things, you're like, oh, you have potential to make a little bit of money, but you also have to watch what you do. And I just don't care. It's like they took that away from smaller channels, which is, for me, I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine. Let me just have fun with this the way it was before, not make it like a thing where I have to do this or else I'm just blah, 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 whatever, I'm here to have fun. Oops, sorry. Got a great group of people around me, great friends, internet friends, YouTube friends, real life friends, YouTube friends, internet friends are real friends because they talk to them. Couple great groups I'm in on Facebook. The Wargamers Unification group created by Idic Beers. I'm a member of the Legion of Gamza. Got a group of great guys on there too. I'm also a member of Bazer's Underdog Painting page on Facebook. Awesome cat. He's a really great guy, man. Good friend. I'm trying to do a lot more with him. Because me and him kind of started YouTube around the same time. And if anybody knows our past, we've had some weirdness happen there. Some what is it, shall we say, drama. But we're still good friends, man. He's a great guy. I love him to death, man. I have some other ideas coming up. I'm into the Horus Heresy series right now. I am on book 5, Fulgrim. Some naughty stuff going on in there, let me tell you. But I don't want to tell you. Spoiler alert. Ooh, it's the naughty boys. My face is like... Oh. My face is extra puffy because I got allergies today and I don't feel very good. I know, right? Right. You want to go outside? Huh? His head straight. You want to go outside? Huh? Head's cockeyed. You want to go outside? Huh? It's so funny. Hold on, bub. I'm going to get you right now, okay? In a minute. Let me finish this video up. You want to come here? You want to come here? You want to come say hi? Come here, puppy. Come here. Kylo, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Bubba. Oh, there you are. Look at this big old beastie. Oh, Daddy wants a hug. He loves giving Daddy hugs. And then bites my arm. You say hi? Oh, you want to bite me instead? Okay, bye-bye. Oh, look. These are on sale at the Nerd Life. Actually, they're not yet because I haven't posted them up. That's another thing. I'm working on the Nerd Life. I've got tons of stuff here. I've got not as much stuff on the website as I'd like, but tons of stuff here. And more stuff coming in. Oh my gosh, it's so much. If anybody knows how to get me CSV files for Vallejo so I can just load those onto the site and be done, that would be great. I've got a small plate, but I'm very hungry. So my plate is full of then some. It's spilling onto the table. I could even possibly have a table build to do coming in soon. Whew, it's going to be fun. Guys, I'm babbling, like straight up babbling nonsensical nonsense on this. I'm going to get down. I'm going to stop. I'm going to rock it out. We're going to have, next week, we're going to get my Q&A out. I'm going to start putting on some videos, man. It pop on and chills. We'll do some other stuff coming on here soon. Keep an eye out for our Horus Heresy special stuff. It's going to be about the books. I want to have some talks about the books, buddies. Guys, I love you all. Thank you so much. You know, those of you stuck there for me and are just there. I love each and every one of you, man. I really appreciate it. If I don't say it enough, don't think I don't anymore. I still love each and every one of you. Y'all mean the world to me. Y'all great friends, great people in my life, great family. I really appreciate it. I love you all, and I thank you so much, my friends. Keep rocking that nerd life. I will see you next time.